press you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
Ye is not crazy. Hollywood is a lot darker than people believe it to be. There's a lot of sickness going on in that environment, in that sphere that we are unaware of, and we just we just don't care to investigate. Here we have Kanye West being labeled as crazy in mainstream news as of late. The one thing I've learned in my life is that when mainstream media decides to label somebody as crazy, the first thing they're trying to do is dismantle your voice. You either know something, you've seen something, and they don't want you to use your platform to influence the masses. They'll start calling you crazy. They'll start bringing up your past, mistakes you've made previously, because they know that the information that you possess can cause some kind of revolution. It could be a revolution of thought, a revolution of speech. It could shift the ethos of an entire nation if that information got out. And they don't want that. They want that information to die with the individual. Kanye West is somebody who just, because of some things he said publicly, he just lost some major deals with Adidas, with Gap. He went from billionaire status down to about 400 million, of course, which is still phenomenal, but that's a huge drop in billions in B. And for what? For speech. He's been speaking out against a very industry that has embraced him and that has given him his fortune. Kanye West is being labeled crazy because he's saying that the people that control this system, they're involved in some very satanic practices. He's saying that he believes there are sacrifices being made in order to keep people controlled. He said his mother was sacrificed. Michael Jordan's father was sacrificed. Now that's on him to substantiate those claims. I can't do that, but for somebody of Kanye West's stature, he's been in those places. He's been to the top, but something's been going on in Kanye West's soul that he released an album called Christ is King a couple of years ago, and since then they've been rejecting the golden child. He's released so many successful albums. He's legitimized his place in hip-hop history. But why are they rejecting him? It's because he's revealing too much about what's going on behind the scenes. I don't think people give the world enough credit for how dark it is. So when somebody who has managed to take himself to this level of success, who's been embraced by the world, who's been embraced by media for so long, no matter what his crazy antics were before, they never called him crazy. When he jumped on stage and interrupted Taylor Swift, they laughed at it. It was entertaining. It was considered one of the greatest moments in award show history. But now he starts talking about Christ on an album. He's saying Christ is king. He's saying people are being sacrificed behind the scenes. He's saying people are being controlled. Now he's crazy. These deals are so lucrative. They give you so much earthly wealth that you're trading not just your skill set, not just your gift, but you're trading your platform, you're trading your voice, you're exchanging your likeness. These people that you sign a deal with, they control your likeness. They tell you what to say, who to say it to, how to say it. There's a reason why a lot of young black celebrities you see videos of them before they're famous. They're talking about Christ. They're talking about they want to do this for the kingdom. They get famous. You'll never hear them mention Christ again. That's part of these deals that they sign. There's an antichrist system that is present now and is still being constructed. Why? For the last days. The book of Revelation highlights this very clearly. There will be an individual who will be the Antichrist, who will step on the scene and will be the king of the world. But before that happens, the system needs to be put into place. Now, they can't put the system in place overnight. That will cause a revolt. People will fight back. But they have to do it piece by piece. As long as they keep us entertained, drunk, high, we're never going to criticize what's going on. We're never going to ask the right questions. You have to probe, guys. So now we have Kanye West, who's speaking out on what's going on. He's being dismissed as crazy. What do you guys think? I mean, is his message crazy? Or do you believe there's truth behind what he's saying? And we need some people from the top that can shed light on what's going on.